This is the future.
Today is November 21st, 2024. It is 2:22 a.m. This is second video. The first video was on PYTE, where I spoke about Harry meeting the kids, giving tickets to the First Nation, the kids, and different images that came out of Canada with the First Nation. They could have been here, but because this channel is demonetized, I decided to put them on PYTE. So I will continue with some more topics here. I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tweets. The first one, I've already shared it on my other channel, PYTE. To have it as record over here, I will share it over here as well. So let's look at the background. New subscribers, welcome. 1,699 subscribers. This channel is the most, how will I say that? Harsh, punished channel that I have. Every time it's monetized and I have, let's say for instance, Harry goes or Megan goes to Colombia or Nigeria, I have content, I'm sharing them, they make a lot of views. Next thing I know, YouTube demonetized them. This is the most harsh, punished channel that I have, but I'm still here because I want to focus on their work. If you want to support my channel, I have links in the description for PayPal and Cash App. That's how you could support me. It's the same link that I have on all of my channel. It's not like each channels have different links or whatever. It's one link, the same link. The PayPal and the Cash App, same link. It will support all three channels. All right, so this is the numbers, 1,699 subscribers. Let's look at analytics. 195 views in the last 48 hours. So you guys need to check every now and then. I don't post every day over here, and on my other channel I sort of changed my schedule. I will not have videos every day at 6 o'clock anymore because many of my subscribers tells me by the time when I schedule videos, by the time the videos pop up, the information, the topic is irrelevant. So many people don't really watch them. So whenever I finish edit them, I make them public. So therefore, I don't schedule them. So just check. As long as I make those videos public, you could always check back if you want to look at what were some discussion at certain times. I usually set the time and date that I'm recording. Okay? And yeah, so let's go on Twitter. Apparently there's this here. I think I put it on another list. Gabriel Mash will return as Harvey Specter in the new suit series. He will appear in a 3-episode arc. Okay, so that's that. I'm done with this. But our focus will be on this, since it was on the screen. Alright, it's nice to seeing the young people of Canada receiving tickets to the Invictus Games opening ceremony, IG25. Alright, so let's listen.
You should inside find a couple of tickets to the opening ceremony. So congratulations, you're all invited to the opening ceremony.
It's done. As I'm listening to Harry speak, I remember some of the squad. Oh, let's pause it. Some of the squad were saying that Harry's accent is diminishing. It's becoming more Americanized. Yes. That's nice. Okay, there's no comment. The person who tweeted, oh my god. The person who tweeted that blocked the comments. Oh my god. Let's go to the next tweet. Now we're talking about Travalyst. Okay, Prince Harry's Travalyst at COP29. CEO of Travalyst, Sally Davey, spoke at the, quote, first ever thematic day dedicated to the tourism and the history of COP. There's the world here. She also spoke to Rosanna Lockwood for the COP29 Daily Show about the events unfolding at COP29 as Brhon. There's the images. There she is here. Okay, so that's where she went. All right, so there's some comment. Hashtag Travalyst COP29 as Brhon. I think I pronounced it wrong. Wow, congratulations, Travalyst. This is awesome. There's the thumbs up, 100%. Okay, next tweet is also talking about Travalyst at COP29. I was trying to look for videos. Okay, Sustainable Hospitality Alliance launches Universal Sustainability KPI, Business Travel News Europe. So I will leave this in the description. Okay. Oh, it's not that long, so let's read it here. All right. Sustainable Hospitality Alliance launches Universal Sustainability KPIs. Lauren Arena, 20 November 2024. The World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance has announced a new set of environmental, social, and governance metrics to standardize sustainability measurement within the hospitality industry. I have a video on this channel where I went over how they measure certain things in terms of sustainability, what metrics they use, and I think they follow, is it the World Organization or UN? I don't remember which they follow, but I went to the site and I read, and their measures, their standard, not everybody could just be part of it. You have to follow certain guidelines. So go watch that video. I don't remember which the thumbnails of it, but I know I read that particular article, and it's in one of my videos. It has to be on this channel. There's no way I'll put it someplace else because it has to do with their work. Okay, introduced at the COP29 Climate Change Conference in Baku this week, the Alliance's Universal Sustainability Key Performance Indicators, KPIs, aim to provide hotels with, quote, a consistent, transparent, and verifiable method for assessing and reporting their sustainability performance. Okay. The first wave of KPIs is focused on environmental impact and include metrics to measure carbon footprint across scope 1, 2, and 3 CO2 emission, water consumption, energy usage, and waste management, as well as denominator utilizing guest night and or occupied room count for calculation. Data collection will utilize established methodologies such as the Hotel Carbon Measurement Initiative and the Hotel Water Measurement Initiative. Wow, that's a lot. That's really take a lot of specific technical things. To ensure accuracy and consistency and report data according to a KPIs overview document published on the Alliance website. The Alliance added that it conducted a comprehensive review of existing sustainability metrics and consulted a broad range of industry stakeholders to develop its universal KPIs. This is the thing, many of the derangers, they don't read these things to see that it's not just Harry who's doing this. Harry consult with other people. He bring other people in to help with the idea. It's not just Harry. And then they consulted. This is the key part here for me. Consulted, that's mean asking, getting guidance, and to help them come up with whatever they're gonna put for those hotels to follow. Okay, consulted a broad range of industry stakeholders to develop its universal KPI, which were also subjected to a voting process to ensure the metrics are applicable and meaningful for the industry. So they vote for it before they could make it official. Additional social and governance metrics will be introduced in future waves, the Alliance said. I mean, as time change, I will assume things will change as well. So they will adjust their metrics. In collaboration with UN Tourism, so this is the part where they go and get their standardized. Okay, this, I believe that their initial, their foundation, this is where they start with their standardized kind of measurement. In collaboration with UN Tourism, the World Resources Institute, and Travalyst, the Alliance said it will also update its hotel carbon measurement tool to include Scope 3 emissions and further align it to the GHG protocol. Commenting on the launch of the Universal KPI, CEO of the World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance, Glenn Menziuk, said the initiative not only empowers our industry to take measurable action against climate change, but also ensures we are accountable to the consumers who increasingly demand trust and transparency. Okay, so the link of this will be in the description, and they said there's more accommodation. You could go and navigate the site. Okay, back to Twitter. So there's that. There's all the hashtags. Our CEO, Sally Davey, also spoke to Rosanna Lockwood for the COP29 Daily Show about the events unfolding at COP29 as Brhon. So there's all these images. Okay, news just in from COP29 as Brhon. Travalyst is partnering with the World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance on updating its hotel carbon measure tool. The HCMI is a global recognized tool developed for measuring and reporting the carbon footprint of hotel stays and is the most widely used tools in the hospitality industry. With the emission to scale sustainability data, Travalyst is working to facilitate the collection and global distribution of sustainability data across high-impact areas of travel and tourism. The updating of the HCMI will be a crucial element of this work, enabling hotel and other accommodation providers to share and receive consistent data. Collaboration across the industry is the key to eliminating barriers to better decision-making because much of the existing sustainability data is fragmented, incomplete, and often behind paywalls. This can leave the industry feeling uncertain and overwhelmed about how they can measure, communicate, and improve their effort, which in turn leads to confused and disengaged travelers. Across both leisure and corporate travel together, we can help to change that. Thanks to Travalyst and its partners, flight emission data is now seen in billions of searches across some of the biggest travel and technology platforms. We now look forward to scaling trusted data of the carbon footprint of hotel stays through our coalition partners and beyond, which means travelers can start to make more informed, lower carbon choices. I almost didn't read that. I thought it would be things from what I just read in that article. Today was the first ever thematic day dedicated to tourism and the history of COP. As a sector that reaches almost every corner of the world, it was fantastic to see renewed commitment, launch, and partnership with the UN Tourism. The COP29 Declaration on Enhanced Action in Tourism aimed to drive climate action within the global tourism sector. Travalyst theory of change hinged on getting sustainability data into the hand of decision makers to accelerate impact-led change within the travel sector. Everybody at every level need consistent, credible, and compliant data to base their decision on. Trusted data with proven distribution of scale is the fundamental precondition to all impact and change. If we can't measure it, we can't change it. If we can't measure it at a scale, we can drive change at scale. This is why, through participating in discussion with policymakers and global industry leaders, today we have advocate for a degree of collaboration never before seen across private, public, and non-for-profit sectors to align the industry behind the same methodologies to collect, maintain, and share sustainability data. We also want to see alignment between government, global, and sustainable tourism frameworks. The sector is global and interconnected to the effort behind setting global criteria for what is trusted data, both for reporting and consumer sustainability claim, are of vital importance. Our CEO, Sally Davey, also spoke to Rosanna Lockwood for the COP29 Daily Show about the event unfold at COP29 as Brhon. Okay, so that was very informative. So there's more. Okay, so this is an ad. What is that? She retweeted that. Okay, Universal Sustainability KPIs. There's more images. United Nations, COP29. Okay, World Sustainable Hospitality Alliance. Okay, so these are some of the people they're collaborating with. Okay, first wave of universal KPIs. Okay, measure the carbon footprint based on total CO2 equivalent emission across scope 1, 2, and 3. These are something, if you want to look more, what is scope 1, 2, and 3 that they're going by. So this is something you guys should look further into.
This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
Water consumption assesses water intensity by tracking total water consumption measure in liters. Energy usage. Okay, so there's all of that. These are some of the things they go by. And there's more, some information. You could pause and read that. Okay, that's a lot of things. That's a lot. It's not easy. All right, so let's go to the next one regarding Sally Davey. It's a lot of information. Okay, so there she is here. Sally Davey, Travalyst CEO, will be attending the UN COP29 panel discussion, climate change and tourism. What is she saying here?
It is so fantastic to see you all.
Okay, so that's when Harry was at the UN in September. Not necessarily. Okay. I'm talking over the thing. I was saying this is Harry at the UN, but no, it was not at the UN. It was during the UN open session that he was in New York and going different places, meeting with different organization and groups. So that's what I mean. But he was not, this was not at the UN. Okay, I don't know where it was, but it was during the UN assembly and in September. All right.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is so fantastic to see you all.
Harry can prepare. Look at his folder. Okay, not empty-handed. This is what, speech after speech after speech. Oh my goodness. You know what I like with the CEO? I remember reading somewhere where she said when she went to meet Harry for the very first time to discuss, I guess, about Travalyst and all of that, the initial meeting, she didn't think much of Harry, you know, the assumption of things. But after speaking to Harry, he realized how informed Harry is. She was blown away. Okay? So, that's that.
It is my great pleasure to welcome to the stage our founder, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Good afternoon, everybody.
All right, it's starting all over. So there's all of this. You could pause and read. All right, no, there's no comment. This is my last one, and this is about World Central Kitchen. It's a video, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to manipulate it somehow. I'm sorry, I have to do that. When I watch other YouTube videos, when they sharing other people's video, I don't know. It seems like they don't give them any issues, but for some reason, my channel, all three of my channel, this one, PYTE and Happy Team Sussex, they all always been flagged for sharing any videos, even if I'm commenting on it. Okay, so I just put screenshot. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess if I was talking nonsense, you know, silly stuff, they will okay certain things. Okay, so the first paragraph is in English, the second part I believe is in Spanish. First responders travel to Valencia from across the country to assist with recovery work. The situation on the ground remains challenging as rescue teams work tirelessly to drain water. While Central Kitchen is working hand in hand with emergency services, we are distributing meals to help fuel the effort, and we even provide pumps to help drain garages. There is still much more work to be done, and we'll support however we can. There's a YouTuber that I watch. It's more like travel and things like that. What country they are? Somewhere in South Africa. I'm saying South Africa. South America. They said the rain was really bad, and they show how some wood completely gone. Okay, so this is in Spanish. Chef for Spain. Okay, the one that I'm making reference to that I just spoke about regarding the YouTuber that I follow, that's somewhere in South Africa. Again, I'm saying South Africa, South America. So I don't know if there was something similar happen in Spain. Okay, so 31-second screenshot. I'm sorry. Let's listen.
Estamos desalojando aguas
Ok.
de los parkings.
Señores, han estado ahí un montón de tiempo.
Just look at the caption at the bottom. It's in Spanish, so
Todavía queda mucho agua, entonces hasta que no se achique un poco más no se puede acceder a él y de momento no son malas noticias.
Bueno, a rezar que sea así.
Dejadas, pero queda mucho trabajo por hacer, quedan muchos sótanos aún por sacar. La verdad es que esto va a tardar un tiempo en recuperarse aún. A estas inundaciones, ¿no?, que ha tenido Valencia, hemos venido a ayudar y a colaborar en todo lo que podemos.
Estamos
Okay.
desalojando.
So that's that. Let's pause this. This is an ad. Bless all of you. Amazing work you do. Thank you all. Well Central Kitchen. And that's all I have. My last video, I did a prayer for protection. Let's keep that same going. Let's do another one, but still pray for protection. A small one. Protection prayer, protection from the devil. From devil. God Most High, I come to you for protection from the devious schemes of the evil one. We know that he prowls about like a lion looking for someone to devour. We know that he works to disrupt our family and distract us from you. Help us to use the spiritual armor you have equipped us with to fight his attacks and to resist him so he will flee from us. Amen. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my other channel, PYTE, where I still talk about the Sussexes, positive Sussex news, and our Port of Pew service, which is this one, and Appew Team Sussex, which deal with the left behinders. What I mean by left behinders, the one Harry and Meghan left in the UK. Okay, so there's usually some topics about that and some politics. That's where I throw everything. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future.